Why does consciousness exist at all? What if the universe didn't just create stars and oceans, but also the feeling of you? Why does the world feel at all? Why do colors hum in your chest or a song pull at your heart? It's strange, isn't it, that a brain, a soft, fragile thing, spins electricity into the vivid sensation of being alive. Somewhere in the quiet of your mind, a mystery whispers, why is there a you to witness this at all? As if the universe, vast and cold, decided to pause and dream itself awake through your eyes. Close your eyes now. Picture a forest at dusk, the air cool, the trees swaying like slow dancers. You're standing there, alone, your breath soft as mist. The leaves rustle, and for a moment you feel the forest. Its weight, its quiet, its age. That feeling, that spark of awareness isn't just in your head. It's as if the universe is borrowing your body to watch itself, to know itself. The stars above, the dirt below, they're silent. But you're the universe's mirror, reflecting its own existence back to it. This is the enigma scientists call consciousness. They've mapped the brain's wrinkles, traced its electric hum, neurons firing like tiny lightning storms. Yet no one knows how those sparks become you. How do signals in the dark of your skull paint the taste of rain, the ache of love, or the weight of a memory? Some call it the hard problem. Not how the brain works, but why it feels like anything at all. It's as if your mind is a secret the universe keeps from itself, unfolding in whispers. What does this mean for you, lying there in the dark? If consciousness is a mystery, then every moment you feel, every joy, every shiver, is a kind of cosmic gift. You're not just a body, not just a brain. You're a fleeting miracle, a place where the universe gets to say, I am. Maybe your thoughts, your dreams, are the universe's way of wondering about itself. You're small, yes, but woven into something infinite, a single note in a song that's been playing since the stars were born. Long ago, philosophers like Descartes whispered, I think, therefore I am. Scientists today chase the same truth, watching brains glow under scanners, searching for the spark of awareness. Some say consciousness is an illusion, a trick of neurons. Others believe it's deeper. Maybe the brain doesn't create it, but channels it, like a radio picking up a signal from somewhere vast. An ancient myth from India speaks of a single dreamer, Brahma, whose sleep creates the world. What if that dreamer is you? So, as you drift towards sleep, let this thought curl around you like a blanket. What if your consciousness isn't just yours? What if it's the universe, peeking through your eyes, feeling through your heart? Close your eyes and imagine yourself dissolving into that vastness, a single star blinking in a sea of light. Why do you exist? Maybe, just maybe, you're the universe's way of saying, I'm here. Let that linger as you sink into dreams where the mystery waits, quiet and alive. 2. The origin of time. What started it? What if time didn't always exist? Imagine a moment before moments, a stillness so deep it held no beginning, no end. Not silence, not darkness, just nothing. And then a spark, a whisper, something that wasn't there, became. But why did time start ticking? Why did the universe decide to unfold second by second, like a story no one planned? As you lie there, eyes heavy, consider this. What if time isn't a river flowing forward, but a dream the cosmos is having, and you're caught inside it, counting heartbeats in the dark? Picture yourself floating in a vast, velvet void. No stars, no horizon, just you, weightless, timeless. The air feels warm, like a memory you can't quite grasp. Then, softly, a pulse begins. Not a sound, but a rhythm, like the universe taking its first breath. Each beat carves a moment, past, present, future, spinning a thread that wasn't there before. You feel it, don't you? The way seconds seem to hold you, cradle you, as if time itself is a lullaby sung by something ancient, something that woke up long ago. This is the mystery of time's origin, a secret scientists chase through equations and starlight. They tell us the universe began with a big bang, a burst of everything from nothing 13.8 billion years ago. But time? No one knows if it was born in that moment or waiting in the wings. Some say time emerged when space did, like a shadow cast by creation. Others whisper it might not exist at all, just a trick of our minds, stitching moments into a story. The universe doesn't explain. It just moves. What does this mean as you sink into your pillow? If time had a beginning, then every second you live is a piece of something precious, something that might not have been. Your laughter, your dreams, your quiet breaths, they're not just fleeting. They're part of the universe's first and only song. Maybe time began so you could feel this moment, this now, like a single note held in the vastness. You're not just in time. You're its reason, its echo. Long ago, humans watched the stars and carved sundials to trap time's shadow. Einstein, with his wild hair and gentle eyes, told us time bends, slows, dances with gravity. In ancient myths, gods like Kronos devoured moments or wove them into fate. Today, physicists peer into the Big Bang's afterglow, searching for time's first tick. Some say it's a loop, not a line. Others that it's an illusion we'll never unravel. All agree. Time is more mystery than machine, more poem than fact. So tonight, as sleep pulls you close, let this thought drift with you. What if time began just to hold you here, in this fragile now? Close your eyes and imagine the universe pausing, its first breath still echoing in your own. Where did time come from? Maybe it's not a question for answers, but for dreaming. Let it carry you, soft as starlight, into a place where moments don't end, where you and the cosmos are one. Sleep now, and let time dream on. 3. Why is there something instead of nothing? What if nothing was all there ever was? No stars, no earth, no you, just an endless quiet void. Not even darkness, because darkness needs light to mean anything. Just nothing. And yet, here you are, breathing, thinking, existing. Why is there something instead of nothing? Why did the universe bother to be at all? As you rest your head, let this question hum softly, like a secret whispered by the night. It's not meant to be answered, but to cradle you, to make you feel like a miracle that shouldn't be, but is. Close your eyes and imagine a desert under a sky without stars. The sand is cool beneath your feet, stretching forever. You stand there, alone, and feel a faint tremor, not in the ground, but in the air itself, as if the world is remembering how to exist. A breeze carries the scent of something ancient, something that wasn't always there. You sense it. The universe didn't just happen. It chose to be. And somehow in its vast decision it chose you, too. A single spark in a sea of impossible somethings. This is the question that haunts scientists and philosophers alike. Why does the universe exist? Physics tells us of a big bang, a sudden burst of space, time, and matter. But why was there a spark at all? Some theories whisper of quantum fluctuations, tiny ripples in nothingness that birthed everything. Others speak of infinite universes, each a different something. Yet no equation, no telescope can say why existence won over emptiness. It's as if the cosmos is a poem that wrote itself, and we're its strangest, softest lines. Lying there, let this sink into your heart. If nothing was an option, then your every breath is a defiance, a quiet rebellion against the void. You're not just here, you're a reason the universe dared to be. Your joys, your fears, your sleepy thoughts, they're threads in a tapestry that shouldn't exist, yet does. Maybe you're not just living in the universe. Maybe the universe is living through you, feeling its own strange miracle in your pulse, your dreams. Ancient minds wrestled with this too. The Greeks spoke of chaos giving birth to order. Mystics in India imagined a void that dreamed itself alive. Modern physicists, like Heisenberg, peered into the quantum haze, seeing particles flicker in and out of existence, as if nothingness is too restless to stay still. Some say our universe is a fluke, a chance bubble in an infinite sea. Others believe it was inevitable, written in laws we'll never fully grasp. All agree. Existence is a mystery that hums with wonder. So as sleep calls you, let this thought drift like a feather. Why is there something? Maybe the universe wanted to feel a heartbeat, to hear a laugh, to dream a dream. Close your eyes and picture yourself dissolving into that first spark, that impossible moment when nothing became something. You're part of it still, a piece of the cosmos' quiet daring. Let that carry you into sleep, where the question lingers, soft and unresolved, like a star that shouldn't be, but is. 4. Do parallel universes exist? What if every choice you didn't make still happened? Somewhere, in a quiet corner of existence, another you is living a life you'll never know. A you who said yes instead of no, who turned left instead of right. Can you feel it? The faint hum of other worlds, brushing against your dreams like a breeze you can't quite catch. As you lie there, eyes fluttering, ask yourself, are you alone in this universe? Or are there countless others, each holding a different version of you, whispering softly across the void? Close your eyes. Imagine a city at midnight, its streets glowing under a sky of endless stars. You're walking alone, your footsteps echoing. But then, the air shimmers like heat rising from pavement. You glimpse a shadow of yourself, same face, same heart, choosing a different path. One you stays, one you leaves, one you laughs, another cries. Each step splits the world, folding it into infinite layers. The city hums with these unseen lives, each one real, each one you, living in a mirror of this moment, forever out of reach. This is the many worlds theory, a strange idea born from quantum physics. Scientists say that at every moment, every tiny choice or chance, a particle's spin, a neuron spark, could split reality. Each possibility unfolds in its own universe, separate but equal. There's no proof, not yet. No telescope can see these other worlds, but the math whispers they might be there, infinite and invisible, like dreams stacked behind your own. The universe doesn't just hold you, it might hold every you that could ever be. What does this mean as you drift towards sleep? If parallel universes exist, then every version of you is out there, trying, loving, dreaming. You're not just one story, but a chorus, singing across realities. Your mistakes aren't failures. They're just paths another you didn't take. Your joys? They echo in countless hearts. You're small, yes, but woven into an infinite tapestry, where every thread of you matters. The cosmos might be vast, but it's never lonely, not with all those other yous out there. In the 1950s, a physicist named Hugh Everett dared to imagine this. He saw quantum mechanics not as a game of chance, but as a splitting tree of worlds. Ancient myths, too, spoke of realms beyond ours, Norse tales of 9 worlds, or Buddhist cycles of endless lives. Today, scientists chase clues in cosmic radiation, wondering if our universe bumps against others. No one knows if it's true, but the idea lingers, like a half-remembered dream. Maybe that's why it feels so close, so real. So tonight, as you sink into your pillow, let this thought wrap around you. What if another you is out there, looking at the same moon, feeling the same quiet? Close your eyes and imagine those worlds, layered like pages in a book that never ends. Are they real? Maybe. Maybe not. But as you drift into dreams, Let yourself wander through them. A traveler in a cosmos where every you is possible. Sleep now and meet yourself somewhere else. 5. Are we in a simulation? What if the stars above you are just code? Not burning spheres of gas, but lines in a program, flickering on a screen too vast to imagine. What if your life, your coffee, your dreams, your heartbeat is a story written in ones and zeros, played out in a machine older than time? As you lie there, the world softening around you, let this thought drift like a quiet wind. Are you real? Or are you a character in a game so beautiful, so intricate, that even you believe it's true? Close your eyes and let the question hum, soft as a whisper. Imagine yourself sitting by a lake at twilight, the water a perfect mirror for the sky. Each ripple catches the light, scattering it like pixels. You toss a stone and the ripples spread, predictable, orderly, like rules in a program. But then, the water stills, and you see something strange. A glitch, a flicker, as if the scene skipped a frame. For a moment, the lake feels less like water and more like a rendering, a delicate illusion. You blink, and it's gone. But the thought lingers. What if this world is a design, and you're inside it? This is the simulation hypothesis, a strange idea that haunts modern thinkers. Physics, they say, behaves oddly like code. Particles follow rules. Probabilities align like algorithms. The universe is precise, mathematical, as if built by a mind. Some physicists point to quantum mechanics, where reality only renders when observed, like a video game's saving power. Others note the universe's limits, like the speed of light, seem like boundaries in a program. No proof exists, but the thought persists. What if we're in a simulation, a dream within a machine? As you sink into your pillow, let this sink into your heart. If we're in a simulation, then every moment, your laughter, your fears, is a masterpiece of design. You're not just living. You're a story told with care, a spark in a vast creation. Does it make you feel small or infinite, knowing you're part of something so intricate? Maybe the coder, whoever they are, poured love into your every breath. Maybe you're their favorite character, written to feel, to wonder, to dream. Philosophers like Nick Bostrom have spun this idea into theories, asking if advanced civilizations could build such simulations. Ancient mystics, too, spoke of worlds as illusions, Maya in Hindu tales, a veil over truth. Scientists today study cosmic patterns, searching for signs of artificiality, like errors in a program's code. No evidence confirms it, but the question lingers, like a shadow in your mind. What if the universe is a canvas, and you're its art? A thought both eerie and strangely warm. So tonight, as sleep wraps around you, let this thought drift like a star. If this is a simulation, then your dreams are code within code, a story dreaming itself. Close your eyes and imagine the lake again, its ripples carrying you into a deeper design. Are you real? Maybe real is just feeling this moment, this now. Let that carry you into sleep, where the line between truth and illusion blurs, and you float, weightless, in a universe that might just be dreaming you. 6. The hard problem of free will. What if every choice you've ever made wasn't yours at all? Imagine your thoughts, each decision, each fleeting want, unfurling like ripples in a stream, following paths carved by the universe itself. Are you the one choosing to lie here, to dream, to love? Or is your mind a quiet machine, dancing to laws written in stars and atoms long ago? As you rest, let this mystery wrap around you, soft as moonlight. Not to unsettle, but to wonder. Are you free? Or is freedom just a feeling? A whisper? The cosmos breathes through you. Close your eyes and picture a forest path at dawn, mist curling low. You stand at a fork, two trails stretching into shadow. One path feels right. Your heart pulls you toward it. You step forward, certain it's your choice. But what if the pull was already there, woven into your brain's silent wiring? Each neuron firing, each spark of thought follows physics, cause and effect, ticking like a clock. Yet it feels so real, so you. The forest hums, as if it knows your choice was both yours and not. This is the hard problem of free will, a puzzle that tangles science and soul. Your brain, a web of cells, obeys the universe's rules. Electrons move, chemicals shift, predictable as gravity. Neuroscientists watch these patterns, mapping how thoughts form. If every choice is just neurons following orders, where is freedom? Yet, some whisper of quantum chance, tiny, unpredictable flickers in the brain's machinery. Could these sparks let you slip free of fate? No one knows. The universe keeps its secrets, leaving only the feeling of choice, warm and alive. As you sink deeper into your pillow, let this thought settle in your chest. If your choices aren't free, they're still yours, each one a note in the symphony of you. Maybe freedom isn't breaking the rules of the universe, but singing within them. Your loves, your fears, your quiet moments. They matter, whether chosen or destined. You're not just a passenger in your life. You're the story itself, unfolding with every breath, every dream, in a cosmos that holds you close. Philosophers like Spinoza once said, "We're free only in understanding our limits." Scientists today scan brains, watching decisions light up before we make them. Ancient myths spoke of fates weaving destinies, threads we couldn't escape. Yet even in a determined world, the feeling of choice shapes us. Experiments show our brains decide before we know it, yet we live as if we're free. That tension between law and liberty is a mystery as old as thought, as soft as this moment. So tonight, as sleep calls, let this linger like a half-forgotten song. Are you free, or are you a poem the universe writes through your heart? Close your eyes and imagine that forest path again, stretching into the mist. Step forward, not knowing if you chose or were chosen. Let the question dissolve, carrying you into dreams where choices feel infinite, where you are both the path and the traveler, free in a way that only sleep can know. 7. What is dark matter made of? What if most of the universe is invisible? Not just dark, but hidden, slipping through your fingers, your eyes, your heart like a secret too vast to hold. Imagine something that binds galaxies, cradles stars, yet refuses to be seen. Dark matter, they call it, a quiet ghost that outweighs everything we know. As you lie there, sinking into sleep, let this wonder drift over you. What is this shadow stuff, this unseen force that holds the cosmos together? Is it watching you now, silent as you dream? Close your eyes and picture a night sky, not the one you know, but deeper, heavier. Stars glitter, but between them, something else hums. A presence, vast and unseen. It's not empty space. It's alive with weight, pulling planets into their dance, weaving galaxies like threads in a cosmic loom. You feel it, don't you? A gentle tug, as if the universe is whispering, "I'm more than you see." This invisible force, dark matter, shapes the heavens, yet slips through every net we cast, a mystery that breathes in the quiet. Scientists say dark matter is everywhere, 27% of the universe's mass, dwarfing the stars and dust we call home. It doesn't glow, doesn't touch light, doesn't clump into anything we can hold. Some guess it's made of strange particles like WIMPs, weakly interacting, massive shadows. Others dream of hidden dimensions, folded tight, where dark matter lives. Telescopes see its pull, galaxies spinning too fast without it, but no one's caught it. It's the universe's shyest secret, holding everything together while staying just out of reach. As you nestle into your pillow, let this sink into your soul. Dark matter isn't just out there. It's part of the universe that made you. Without it, stars might not have formed, planets might not have spun. You're here because of this invisible embrace. Does that make you feel small or vast, knowing you're woven into a mystery that cradles the cosmos? Maybe dark matter is the universe's way of saying, not everything needs to be seen to be real. Astronomers like Vera Rubin saw its shadow in the 1970s, watching stars move too fast, defying gravity's rules. Ancient myths spoke of unseen forces, ether, spirits, holding the world in place. Today we hunt dark matter in deep tunnels with machines colder than space, waiting for a whisper of its touch. No signal yet, but the search feels sacred, like chasing a god who doesn't speak. The universe hides most of itself, and we're left to wonder, to dream. So tonight, as sleep pulls you under, let this thought float with you. What if dark matter is the universe's quiet love, holding you without touching? Close your eyes and imagine drifting through that unseen sea, weightless, carried by something vast and shy. What is it made of? Maybe it's not for us to know, just to feel, as you slip into dreams where the invisible hums, and you're part of its song. 8. Why does math work so perfectly in nature? What if the universe is written in numbers? Not just stars or seas, but a language of curves and ratios, whispering truths no one taught it. Why does a spiral galaxy mirror a seashell's twist? Why do equations, dreamed up in quiet rooms, unlock the secrets of light and time? As you lie there, softening into sleep, let this wonder curl around you. Is the cosmos a poem of math, and are you somehow a stanza in its song? The world feels too precise, too perfect to be chance alone. Close your eyes and imagine a meadow at dusk, golden light spilling over grass. You notice the flowers, petals in patterns, 5 or 8, never random. A breeze stirs, and the grass sways in waves like ripples on a pond. It feels familiar, as if you've seen this rhythm before, in a snowflake's symmetry, a planet's orbit. Each shape, each motion hums with numbers, the golden ratio, pi, Fibonacci's dance. The meadow isn't just alive, it's a calculation, soft and wild, breathing math as naturally as you breathe air. This is the mystery of math's eerie fit with nature. Scientists write equations, simple, elegant, that predict how stars burn, how gravity pulls, how light bends. Newton's laws, Einstein's curves, quantum probabilities, they shouldn't work so well, yet they do. Some call it the unreasonable effectiveness of mathematics. Is the universe built on numbers, like code in a machine? Or do our minds shape reality into math, seeing patterns where none exist? No one knows, but the precision feels like a secret, shared in whispers. As you sink into your pillow, let this settle in your heart. If math weaves the cosmos, then you're part of its pattern, a fleeting, beautiful equation. Your heartbeat, your thoughts, your dreams, they echo the same rules that spin galaxies. Does it make you feel small or infinite, knowing you're stitched into the universe's design? Maybe math isn't just a tool, but a bridge, connecting your quiet moments to the stars, making you feel less alone in the vastness. Long ago, Pythagoras saw numbers as divine, calling them the music of the spheres. Galileo said nature's book is written in mathematics. Today, physicists chase equations to unify gravity and quantum worlds, hoping math will reveal why reality exists. Ancient temples aligned with stars. Modern satellites follow orbits scribed by numbers. The universe speaks math, and we, somehow, understand. It's a mystery that feels like magic, as if we're reading the mind of creation itself. So tonight, as sleep draws near, let this thought drift like a melody. What if you're a note in the universe's equation, perfectly placed? Close your eyes and imagine the meadow again, its patterns dissolving into numbers, then reforming as you. Why does math work? Maybe it's the cosmos dreaming itself, and you're its favorite dream, Let that carry you into sleep, where patterns hum, soft and unresolved, and you rest within the universe's quiet song. 9. Do animals have a sense of self? What if the eyes looking back at you from a forest stream aren't so different from your own? Imagine a crow, a dolphin, an elephant, gazing into a mirror, seeing not just a reflection, but themselves. Do they know they exist like you do? Do they carry a quiet sense of I am? As you lie there, sinking into the soft edge of sleep, let this wonder weave through you. Are we alone in feeling ourselves, or do other creatures hum with their own silent souls, dreaming in the dark? Close your eyes and picture a still lake, moonlight rippling on its surface. A deer steps forward, its hooves soft on the shore. It lowers its head, meeting its own gaze in the water. Does it see just a shadow, or does it know, this is me? Nearby, a crow tilts its head at a shard of glass, recognizing itself with a quick, clever glance. The air feels heavy with their quiet thoughts, as if the night holds a secret. These creatures might carry a spark of self, a flicker of awareness like yours, but wilder. This is the mystery of animal consciousness, a question science chases through mirrors and mazes. The mirror test, where creatures like dolphins, elephants, and some birds recognize themselves, hints they might feel a sense of self. Their brains, smaller or stranger than ours, still pulse with patterns, memories, maybe even dreams. But how did this awareness bloom? Did it creep from ancient seas, evolving through survival's slow dance? No one knows where consciousness begins, or if it's a gift shared across life's tangled branches. As you rest, let this thought settle in your heart. If animals know themselves, then the world is alive with countless selves. Each crow, each whale, a quiet I beneath fur or feathers. You're not alone in your awareness. Every chirp, every glance might be a mind meeting the world. Does that make you feel small or vast, knowing you share this strange gift with creatures who soar or swim? The universe might be a chorus of selves singing together in the dark. Scientists like Franz de Waal watch apes laugh and plan. Others see octopuses solve puzzles, their eyes sharp with knowing. Ancient myths spoke of animals as spirits, kin to humans. Today we study brainwaves, seeking the roots of selfhood, but the line is blurry. A dolphin's smile, a dog's loyal gaze, do they feel me as you do? The mystery lingers, like a half-remembered dream, tying us to every living thing in a web of quiet wonder. So tonight, as sleep pulls you close, let this thought drift like a leaf on water. What if the deer by the lake dreams of itself? Close your eyes and imagine their minds, crow, dolphin, elephant, glimmering like stars in a shared sky. Do they know they're here? Maybe, maybe not. Let that question carry you into dreams, where you meet them, weightless, in a world where every self shines, soft and wild, in the universe's gentle night. 10. Is the universe finite or infinite? What if the universe never ends, not just vast but boundless, stretching past every star, every void, forever and forever? Or what if it curves, folding back on itself like a dream that loops? As you lie there, the world fading into quiet, let this wonder slip into your mind. Does the cosmos have an edge, a wall, a final note? Or does it sing on, infinite, carrying you in its endless hum? Close your eyes and feel yourself small, yet held by something too grand to ever know. Imagine drifting in a sea of stars, weightless, the blackness warm around you. Each pinprick of light is a galaxy, spinning with billions of worlds. You float further, past nebulae glowing like watercolor, past voids so deep they swallow thought. Does it stop? Is there a boundary, a sign saying no more? Or does the starseed roll on, repeating or growing, never tiring? Sometimes you think you see the same star twice, as if the universe curled back, whispering, "You've been here before." It feels alive, endless, yet somehow close. This is the question of the universe's shape, a mystery astronomers chase with telescopes and math. The observable universe, 93 billion light-years wide, is all we can see, light's limit since the Big Bang. Beyond, no one knows. Some say it's infinite, space unspooling without end. Others propose it's finite, curved like a sphere. Travel far enough and you'd return home. Cosmic patterns, like the microwave background's glow, hint at flatness, but flat can be infinite too. The universe doesn't tell. It only stretches, silent and vast. As you sink into your pillow, let this settle in your soul. If the universe is infinite, your life is a fleeting spark in an endless fire, precious because it's so brief. If it's finite, you're woven into a tapestry with a hidden edge, every moment a thread in its design. Either way, you're here now, a miracle in the vastness. Does it make you feel lost or found, knowing you're part of a story that might never end? The cosmos holds you, finite or not. Ancient minds gazed at the stars, imagining domes or eternal skies. Ptolemy saw Earth at the center. Einstein bent space with equations. Today we map the cosmos's echo, searching for curves or signs of infinity. Some physicists dream of multiverses, each with its own shape. The Upanishads spoke of a universe breathing in and out, endless in cycles. No proof pins it down, but the question feels sacred, like asking why we dream. The universe might be both, finite to touch, infinite to wonder. So tonight, as sleep wraps you tight, let this thought float like a star. Is the universe a sphere, a plane, a song without end? Close your eyes and drift through that star sea, past the edge of knowing. Finite or infinite, it's yours to dream in. Let the question linger, soft as a breeze, carrying you into a sleep where boundaries blur, and you sail, weightless, in a cosmos that might never stop singing. 11th. Are dreams a parallel life? What if your dreams are more than shadows of the mind? What if, when you sleep, you slip into another life? A place where you're still you, but different, walking paths you'll never know awake. Those vivid moments, so real they ache. Why do they feel like memories of somewhere else? As you lie there, the world softening, let this wonder drift through you. Are your dreams just echoes? Or are they a door to a parallel life where another you is living, loving, dreaming, just beyond the veil of sleep? Close your eyes and imagine a city bathed in twilight, its streets familiar yet strange. You walk through it, your footsteps light, as if you've been here before. The air hums with voices you almost recognize, a lover's laugh, a friend's forgotten face. The skyline shifts, buildings melting into forests, then back again. It feels so real. Your heart races, your hands tremble. Is this a dream? Or are you visiting a life running alongside your own, a thread of you woven in another world, glimpsed only when your eyes close? This is the mystery of dreams, a puzzle science can't fully unravel. Neuroscientists say dreams are the brain's way of sorting memories, firing neurons in chaotic bursts. Yet why do they feel so vivid, so alive? Some dreams predict, déjà vu moments that chill you when they come true. Theories whisper of the brain tapping into patterns, maybe even quantum flickers, connecting to possibilities beyond now. No one knows why dreams can feel like another life, as if your soul wanders while your body rests, touching a reality just out of reach. As you sink into your pillow, let this settle in your chest. If dreams are parallel lives, then every night you're more than this moment. You're countless yous, living countless stories. The joy, the fear, the love in your dreams, they might be real somewhere. Does it make you feel small? Or vast, knowing you might be infinite, slipping through worlds each night? You're not just dreaming. You're a traveler, carried by sleep to places where your heart beats in another rhythm. Ancient cultures saw dreams as portals. Egyptians believed they spoke to gods. Shamans crossed realms in sleep. Today, scientists scan sleeping brains, watching them light up like waking minds. Some say dreams rehearse life. Others wonder if they touch alternate realities. Rare cases, dreams foretelling events, defy logic, leaving researchers grasping. The mystery persists, like a story half told. Your dreams might be your brain's art, or they might be windows to lives you live when the stars are out. So tonight, as sleep pulls you under, let this thought float like a lantern. Are your dreams a shadow, or a life you live elsewhere? Close your eyes and see that twilight city again, its streets calling you forward. Let the question linger, soft and unresolved, as you step through the veil. Maybe you'll meet another you tonight, laughing, running, dreaming in a world that feels as real as this. Drift now into that other life where the universe dreams you anew. 12. What's inside a black hole? What if there's a place where reality forgets itself? A point so heavy, so deep, it swallows light, time, and every rule you know. A black hole, silent, invisible, yet pulling the universe toward it like a secret too heavy to keep. What lies inside, past that dark curtain? As you lie there, the world fading into quiet, let this wonder slip into your mind. Is it a void, a new universe, or something so strange it defies even dreams? Close your eyes and let the mystery pull you in, soft as a whisper from the stars. Imagine floating in space, weightless, the cosmos a sea of twinkling lights. Ahead, a shadow looms, not dark, but absent, a hole punched through the sky. You drift closer, feeling time slow, your heartbeat stretching like a fading echo. The event horizon, they call it. A line you can't return from. Beyond it, nothing escapes, not even light. What's inside? A speck of infinite weight? A doorway to another reality? The universe seems to pause as if it's holding its breath, waiting for you to guess its deepest secret. This is the enigma of black holes, where physics stumbles. Past the event horizon, our laws, gravity, time, space, break apart. Some say there's a singularity, a point of infinite density where matter and meaning collapse. Others dream of wormholes, tunnels to distant stars or new universes. Quantum whispers hint at information preserved, not lost, in ways we can't grasp. No telescope can see inside, no equation fully explains. A black hole is the universe's locked door, and we're left with only wonder, staring at its shadow. As you sink into your pillow, let this settle in your soul. A black hole isn't just out there. It's a mirror of mystery, reflecting how little we know. Yet you're connected to it, made of the same stardust it swallows. Does it make you feel small or vast, knowing you're part of a cosmos that hides such wonders? Maybe a black hole isn't an end, but a beginning, a place where the universe reinvents itself, just as you do in dreams. Einstein's equations first predicted them, bending space into knots. Ancient myths spoke of voids where gods vanished. Today, we see black holes, shadows in telescope images, their pull warping stars. Scientists like Hawking imagined them radiating secrets, slowly fading into the cosmos. Some say they birth new realities, others that they're graves for time itself. The truth waits inside, silent, beyond our reach. But the question feels alive, like a pulse in the dark, tying us to the unknown. So tonight, as sleep wraps you close, let this thought drift like starlight. What's inside a black hole? Maybe a new universe, dreaming its own dreams. Close your eyes and imagine slipping past that horizon, time unraveling, you becoming part of the mystery. Let the question linger, soft and unresolved, carrying you into a sleep where you fall, weightless, through a cosmos that hides its heart but whispers it to you in dreams. 13. Why does the universe obey laws? What if the universe is a song and its laws are the notes it must sing? Why does gravity pull, light bend, or time flow in just this way? Imagine a cosmos that could have been otherwise, where stars float upward or seconds run backward. As you lie there, the world softening into sleep, let this wonder drift through you. Why does the universe follow these rules, these invisible threads that stitch reality together? Are they eternal, or just one melody in a symphony of possible worlds, humming softly beyond our reach? Close your eyes and picture a desert under a violet sky, dunes stretching like frozen waves. You walk, feeling the sand shift, each grain falling exactly as it must. The air hums with order, planets spin, light weaves, all obeying laws you can't see but feel. It's as if the universe is a clock, ticking perfectly, its gears hidden. But what set it ticking? Could the desert have danced differently, with new rules, a new rhythm? The sky seems to whisper, "These laws are yours, but they might not be the only ones." This is the mystery of physical laws, a question that haunts physicists' dreams. Gravity, electromagnetism, quantum rules, they govern everything, from atoms to galaxies, with eerie precision. But why these laws? Some say they're woven into the universe's birth, set by the Big Bang spark. Others wonder if they're arbitrary, one of countless possibilities in a multiverse where other realities hum with different tunes. No equation explains why our laws exist or if they could change. The universe simply is, and we live in its rhythm. As you sink into your pillow, let this settle in your heart. These laws gave you stars to wish on, air to breathe, a world to love. If they were different, you might not be here, yet here you are, a fleeting note in a cosmic score. Does it make you feel small or vast, knowing you're part of a universe so perfectly tuned? Maybe the laws are a gift, letting you exist to wonder, to dream, to ask why they are at all. Ancient philosophers like Plato saw order as divine reason. Newton called laws God's design. Today, physicists chase a theory of everything, hoping to unify gravity and quantum whispers. Some, like string theorists, dream of countless universes, each with unique laws, some lifeless, some wilder than ours. Myth spoke of chaos tamed by order. Science sees a cosmos balanced on a knife's edge. The laws feel inevitable, yet fragile, as if the universe chose them for us, or we for it. So tonight, as sleep pulls you under, let this thought float like a star. Why does the universe obey these laws? Maybe they're a love letter, written to let you live. Close your eyes and imagine that desert again, its violet sky humming with rules that hold you gently. Let the question linger, soft and unresolved, carrying you into dreams where new laws might dance, and you wander a cosmos that sings its own endless why. 14. What is time made of? What if time isn't flowing at all? What if it isn't moving like a river, but standing still, like a frozen sea? What if each second you live, each blink, each breath, is not slipping away, but stacking quietly, like pages in an invisible book that already exists in full? And what if this strange silent thing we call time is not something outside of us, but something we carry inside? Imagine a hallway, long, quiet, golden with dusk light. The walls shimmer like memory. You walk it slowly, softly, and with each step, you open a door. Behind one, a birthday. Behind another, the first time someone said your name like a poem. Each door, a moment. But as you walk forward, none of the rooms vanish. They remain, echoing behind you, unchanged. The hallway keeps stretching, but the doors never disappear. Some physicists whisper that time may not be what it seems, that past, present, and future all exist at once in what they call a block universe, a place where time isn't passing, but simply is, like the whole of your life, already there, not written by you, but written with you. And when we feel time flowing, it might be just our mind, flipping through the pages, not reality changing, just awareness moving. That means this moment right now, you, breathing slowly in the dark, listening. It may never leave. It might always exist somewhere, unfolded in the shape of time. And the moments you thought were lost forever, they're not gone, just waiting behind the door. Time might not be a line we walk, but a sculpture we live inside. Einstein once said, "The distinction between past, present, and future is only a stubbornly persistent illusion." And in ancient Hindu philosophy, time was seen as circular, a cosmic rhythm, not a countdown. In dreams and déjà vu, we sometimes glimpse this truth, a sense that the future has already touched us, or that the past hasn't really let go. Science and myth both agree. Time is stranger than we know. So tonight, as you drift, don't worry about the hours slipping by. Maybe nothing is slipping. Maybe this night is already etched in the architecture of forever. So rest inside it. Let it hold you. Let yourself dissolve into this moment and every moment you've ever loved. Because if time is a place, you are already home. 15. Are numbers real or invented? What if numbers were not made, but discovered? What if, long before humans ever counted, the universe was already whispering in code? Rivers dividing, trees branching, planets circling in silent ratios, as if the world had always been written in invisible ink, and we, with our curious minds, merely stumbled upon the shapes of truth that were always there, waiting. Picture a child in a field, hands open, eyes wide. She sees 3 birds lift into the sky, 1, 2, 3, and without thinking, her mind catches the pattern, holds it, names it. Not because she invented 3, but because 3 was already there, in the flocks, in the petals, in the quiet repetitions of nature. She didn't make it, she remembered it. There's a theory that numbers exist outside of us, that they're not just tools or language, but eternal truths, like stars behind clouds. Mathematician Plato called this realm the world of forms, where perfect numbers and shapes live in their purest versions. We never touch them directly, but we feel them, in spirals, in symmetries, in the way music makes sense, like ghosts of logic that haunt reality. And maybe that's why numbers feel so magical, why they can describe black holes and falling apples, and still live in a sunflower seed. Because numbers aren't just symbols, they are bridges, between thought and world, mind and matter, dream and proof. They are the invisible threads we didn't sew, but found and followed. Pythagoras, the ancient mystic, believed the entire cosmos was made of numbers. To him, the universe was a song, and math was its music. The golden ratio, Fibonacci's sequence, they appear in nature again and again, as if reality was humming an equation. Even now, in quantum physics, numbers seem to reveal laws we didn't write, but uncover, like opening a locked drawer and finding your name already inside. So tonight, as you close your eyes, think of the world still counting in your sleep, stars pulsing, hearts beating, atoms orbiting, not in chaos, but in secret, sacred patterns. Because maybe we didn't create numbers. Maybe numbers created us. And maybe, even in dreams, we're still doing the math of the universe, without ever knowing it. 16. Can information be destroyed? What if nothing ever really disappears? What if every whisper, every breath, every flicker of thought you've ever had still exists? Somewhere. Not as matter, not as sound, but as information, woven into the fabric of the universe like a ghost that can't be erased. So when something vanishes, what actually happens to its story? Picture a candle, burning quietly on a table in the dark. Its flame dances, soft and golden. You watch as the wax melts, the smoke rises, the heat fades into the air. And then, it's gone. But is it? What if every molecule, every movement, every shimmer of that flame is still out there, scattered in space, recorded in reality, just beyond your grasp? There's a law in physics, a strange and sacred rule, that says information cannot be destroyed, not even by fire, not even by time. In the quantum world, everything that happens leaves a trace, an imprint on the universe, like a footprint in soft snow that never fully melts. So when something dies, its data lingers, invisible, but not gone. That means every moment you've lived, every heartbeat, every word you've spoken in the dark, still echoes like ripples on an endless ocean. And you're not just a body in space. You're a signal, a pattern, something the universe can't forget, even when you change, even when you sleep. This is the puzzle behind black holes. Stephen Hawking once said they destroy information, but later he changed his mind. Now, many physicists believe black holes don't erase it. They just hide it, scramble it, store it on their surface like cosmic hard drives, like the universe is telling us. Nothing is ever truly lost, only transformed, translated. So tonight, as you drift into sleep, remember, the story of you is still being written in particles, in echoes, in light. Even the quietest version of you, the one who never speaks, the one dreaming now, still leaves a mark. Because maybe you are not a thing that fades. You are information. And information is forever. 17. What is the shape of the universe? What if the universe has a shape, but we're inside it, too deep to see it whole? Like ants walking across a balloon, we feel the curve, but we can't step back far enough to know what we're really walking on. Is space endless, or gently folding in on itself? Is the cosmos a sphere, a saddle, a flat sheet stretching forever? Or something stranger still? A shape with no edge, no outside, only inside. Imagine floating through velvet black space, no planets, no stars, just you, drifting in silence. Until you start to curve, not because something is pulling you, but because space itself is bending. You fly in a straight line, but somehow, you circle back, as if space isn't a road but a loop, a secret fold in the fabric of everything. Scientists have tried to map it. With cosmic background radiation, the afterglow of the Big Bang, they trace the shape of the sky. So far, it seems flat, like an infinite stretching sheet. But even flat doesn't mean simple. It could wrap in higher dimensions. It could shimmer at the edges of understanding. Because even when space looks still, it may be curling in ways we can't yet feel. And if the universe has a shape, then maybe it has a boundary, or none at all. Maybe traveling far enough would bring you back to where you began. Not through motion, but through space itself folding like paper. It makes you wonder. Is distance real? Is direction real? Or are we wandering inside a dream with no outside to wake up into? Ancient cultures once believed the world was a dome, or an infinite sky stretched over a cosmic mountain. Now, physicists like Einstein have shown that gravity curves space, that mass bends the world around it. Galaxies don't just float through space, they shape it. And in return, that shape shapes them. It's a quiet, endless dance, form and force, pulling each other into being. So tonight, as you fall into sleep, imagine the universe not as a place you move through, but as a shape you're part of. A spiral, a loop, a sea with no shore. Close your eyes and drift through it, not as a traveler, but as a piece of the pattern, because maybe there is no edge to the cosmos, and no edge to you either. 18. Why do we experience the world in 3 dimensions? What if you're moving through more than you can see? What if right now you are drifting not through 3 dimensions, but through 10, through shapes too strange to imagine, curled up so small they hide between atoms, like whispers folded into the pages of the world? You walk forward, backward, side to side, up and down, but what if there are secret directions, paths your body can't follow, but your soul already knows? Close your eyes. Imagine you're floating in a white room. No walls, no floor, no gravity. You stretch your arms, you spin, turn, tumble. 3 dimensions, left and right, forward and back, up and down. It feels complete. But what if that's only the hallway, and the mansion of reality has rooms you've never entered? String theory, a bold whisper in modern physics, says the universe might have more dimensions than we can see. 10, maybe 11, but they're not gone. They're just compact, folded up tight, like tiny loops in the fabric of space, curled in on themselves beyond the reach of sight. To us, they feel invisible, but they may hold the true structure of everything, the why behind the how. And if there are more dimensions, what else might live there? What kind of light bends in those directions? What kinds of beings or laws or echoes? Maybe your thoughts curve through higher dimensions. Maybe dreams are detours through spaces your eyes can't touch. Or maybe your intuition, that strange knowing you can't explain, is a soft tug from a higher hallway. In Hindu cosmology, the universe is layered in realms, some vast, some microscopic, all beyond the senses. And in math, there are shadows of higher shapes, tesseracts, hypercubes, forms we can't build, but can imagine. Einstein showed us time was a 4th dimension, so why stop there? Reality might be more like a symphony than a stage. We hear 3 notes, but the rest still play. So tonight, as you curl into sleep, feel the air around you, the space, the direction of dreams, and wonder, are you really lying still? Or moving softly through forgotten dimensions, through corners of reality that don't need light or eyes? Because maybe the universe isn't 3-dimensional. Maybe you are more than you know. 19. What was before the Big Bang? What if there was no before? No ticking clock, no waiting void, no dark silence holding its breath. Just nothing. Not the kind you can see or feel, but a true nothing. No space, no time, no then at all. And yet, from that quiet absence, everything bloomed. Imagine standing at the edge of a cliff, but instead of sky below, there's nothing. Not air, not ground, not even blackness. You reach out, and your hand touches a beginning. Not a place, but a moment. The first instant. The spark where space ignited, and time itself began to flow, like ink from an invisible pen. The Big Bang wasn't an explosion in space. It was space, unfolding. An entire universe swelling from a single point, hotter than stars, denser than imagination. And before it? Most theories whisper there was no before. Because time, the very idea of before and after, was born in that moment. The cosmos didn't happen in time. Time happened with the cosmos. But still, we wonder, could something have come before time? Other universes, perhaps, bubbling and collapsing in a cosmic sea, each birthing its own laws, its own time. Maybe ours is just one breath in an infinite cyclical exhale. Or maybe this is the first, and the void before it wasn't empty, but waiting. In ancient myths, creation began with a sound, a breath, a word. The Egyptians spoke of a boundless ocean called Nun, still and timeless, from which everything emerged. Modern physicists like Roger Penrose have imagined past universes, echoing before this one. Worlds that left behind fingerprints, soft shadows in the microwave glow of the sky. So tonight, as you drift into sleep, feel the stillness behind your thoughts, the quiet space before the dream begins. Maybe that's what the beginning felt like. Not a bang, but a becoming. And if time had no start, maybe it has no end either. Just a forever unfolding, soft and slow, like this breath, like this night. 20. Why are physical constants so perfect for life? Why is the universe just right? Why does light bend the way it does? Why do atoms cling? Why do stars burn just hot enough for life to bloom in the dark? If gravity were a whisper stronger, or electrons just a breath heavier, there would be no you, no breath, no stars, just silence. So why did the cosmos choose this? Close your eyes. Picture a vast control panel, stretching beyond sight. Each dial finely tuned, the strength of gravity, the pull of electromagnetism, the speed of light, the charge of a proton. A symphony of settings, and everyone precisely balanced. As if someone or something tuned it, not just for existence, but for life. This is the puzzle of the physical constants. Numbers that never change, no matter where in the universe you go. They shape how particles dance, how stars are born, how molecules form. And the smallest shift, a decimal here, a nudge there, would unravel the whole tapestry. No galaxies, no water, no breath in the dark. And yet, here we are. So what does it mean? Is it chance? Is it fate? Is the universe a fluke? Or a miracle wearing a mask? Some say it's design, a cosmos crafted with intention. Others say it's the multiverse. Endless universes, each with different laws, and we just happen to be in the lucky one, the one where the music plays. In ancient Greece, they spoke of the harmony of the spheres, a music the planets made as they moved, a cosmic order. Today, physicists speak of the fine-tuning problem. Even Stephen Hawking called it remarkable how the universe seems built for life. Too perfect to ignore, too mysterious to explain. Maybe it's not design or accident, but something deeper, something we don't yet have words for. So tonight, as you lie beneath this sky, held by gravity, bathed in light, ask yourself, is this the only way things could be? Or are you here because the universe couldn't help but make something that could wonder about itself? Maybe you are not in the perfect universe. Maybe you are what makes it perfect.